Alright guys, I'm at KIG Spanish Town Road location and we're going to be talking about the all-new 2025 Ford Territory. Sorry about the noise, it's a busy roadway. Don't know if you guys can see that well, but hopefully you can hear me well. So the first thing that grabbed me about the 2025 Ford Territory is the grille. To me it looks like dragon scales, and if you know anything about Chinese mythology, you know what I'm talking about. The next thing is the headlights. This is an LED headlight, and you have an LED daytime running light. You have LED fog lights. The other thing is that you're running on 19-inch rims if you're in the highest spec, and this is 235/50 R19s. And you have a pretty cool engine here. But if you want to get to your engine, really sorry about the noise guys, you'll notice that your latch isn't on this side. Your latch is on the other side. So let's get that. So to access your engine, pull the knob right there for the latch. Your latch opener is just a little bit to the right of your forward side. You have gas struts, so you don't have to worry about hooking anything in here. And this is a 1.8 liter turbocharged EcoBoost engine. It's mated to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, and it only powers the front wheels. So I'm going to test drive it today and see what that's all about. You have a couple of drive modes. You have Eco, you have normal, you have sport, and you have mountain mode. Interesting that it's a two-wheel drive car and you have mountain mode, but I'm thinking it's just a really nice traction control system on really slippery stuff. If you decide to go to a place like Holywell where you have light trails, your ground clearance, speaking of Holywell, if you want to go to a place like that, your ground clearance is 196 millimeters, so it's not bad. You can do some sort of exploration in it, which is cool for me. But let's check out the interior. So we're inside. That's so cool. I'm gonna close this, so yeah, that will definitely block out all the noise. Alright guys, so I'm in a different Ford Territory. It's raining outside right now, so I'm in the lower spec Territory, as you can see, or you might not have noticed, but I'll tell you guys the difference is this doesn't have a panoramic sunroof, it doesn't have a front bumper sensor, it doesn't have AEB or lane keep assist. So those are some of the things you'd miss out on if you were to go with this model, but everything else is pretty much similar. So this is what your instrument cluster looks like, and this is what your infotainment system looks like. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, see home screen already, your settings, device management, that's if you want to add a phone, owner's manual, which is, I think it's cool to have it on the car. You don't have this big book, but you can see the infotainment system is pretty fast when you touch it, so that's nice. Average fuel consumption, you can change the units from imperial to metric, or in this case metric to imperial. So it's a nice system, I think. Unit information, software update. So I like this. Volume and beeps, ringtone, interruption message volume. It's a nice setup. Yeah, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto if you have a USB, which I think is pretty cool. I'm going to turn on the roof light. Help me figure it out. It's simple. It's actually not that bad. So this button right here turns on the roof light. Now here you have your wireless charger. So if you have a phone, you can do your wireless charging right there. So your AC buttons, it's not really a button. I mean, there's some sort of haptic feedback, which is cool. And turn it off because I don't want to use up too many resources. But let me just show you quickly. So your passenger can adjust the AC from here, and you can adjust it from there, which is cool. And you get that whole layout right there. And you can adjust the blower speeds and all of that. Now this is your gear lever or gear dial. You have park, reverse, drive, neutral, drive, and low for when you're going up steep or going down steep hills, which is pretty important. This is your handbrake. This is your auto stop start. Turn it off, turn it on. And this is a volume dial as well. So I'm spinning it here and you're seeing on the screen, right? Can't turn it up, the radio is on. If you want to make a phone call, and I guess if you're in a setting and you want to get out, so vehicle settings, I'm going to press this button right here. You go back to your home screen. Or if you want to, you just press this button, which is your home button, and you'll be back at your home screen. Now, let me take the fobs out. So this is a pretty neat finish, which I think is pretty cool. You look here and it just, I like it. It's neat. But if you want cup holders, so you have space for 2 cup holders. You have a big tray here. Pull this up, it's even bigger. You can slide this back and forth. I don't see a USB charging port in here. It might be in the higher spec trim. Material is pretty firm but still comfortable. So we're going to talk about comfort of the car, but before that, you have an automatic dimmer. So those people come to you with the bright lights, the mirror will do the work for you. So let me mount up the camera and we'll get to it. Alright guys, so I'm in the front of the Ford Territory and we're going to be talking about the steering wheel, the seating arrangement, how it feels. So yeah, the steering wheel is telescopic. So you can push it in, pull it out, move it up, move it down, which I think is a nice feature. The seats feel comfortable, they feel really supportive. So the seat adjustment is manual, so this is me increasing the height and this is me decreasing the height, which is pretty cool. Everything else in, out, but let me adjust the recliner. So recliner is here. Too much, bit too much. Yeah, no, this is nice, it's spacious, but it doesn't look too big on the outside, which is something I like. I like the interior of this car. Let's see if you have any vanity mirrors. Yes, you do. It lights up. Let's see if the passenger has been left out. No, they have not been. So far, so good. So let's go around the back, see what the back is all about, see if we have enough space. But let me put it in my actual driving position. Yeah, okay, let's move around the back, see what it's like, see how that feels. But before we move around the back, this is how you open your trunk. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And these are your window buttons. Lock, unlock, windows. Pretty self-explanatory, right? And you have the button to close your trunk. But while we're on the trunk space, hopefully you guys have enough light. You see that you have a little trunk light here. This is your trunk space. I'll give you in liters how much space you actually have. This is your spare. So to put it into perspective, your spare is a T145/80 R18, right? Not sure if the camera will do it justice. Let me close this back first, which is pretty cool. So remember that spare number, and your actual tire is a 235/55 R18. So this spare is actually a spare, not a full-size spare or a temporary spare. You guys know what I mean. So we're gonna go in the back, see how much space I have. So I'm in the back of the Ford Territory. There's a lot of space back here. As this is, I move my bag over. This is very roomy. This would be very ideal for a family of 5. You know, dad, mom, 3 children, 2 children, a dog, 1 child, 2 dogs, 2 cats. You know, whatever. It's nice. You have some pockets around here. On either side, you have a charging port here, one USB charging port, rear AC vents, so you don't have to worry about staying cold or being hot. You have the lights here, really good for camera use as well. The seats are comfortable. To me, they're comfortable, and you have little, I guess you call it bins, but they're smaller, so binnacles. Yeah, this is nice. And you know, the usual thing that I do, I'm 5'9", on a good day I'm 5'10". It's raining, but it's still a good day, and it's room for days. I like how spacious this is. And then you have a center console or center cup holder / armrest. Yeah, I could fall asleep right here right now easily. Yeah, this is, yeah, you can make somebody else drive you to where you want to go. It's very comfortable around. I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah, this is nice. So let me show you a different view. I don't know how well you can see in lighting situation. So like I said earlier, you have these little pockets right here, pocket right here. You have your USB charging port, AC vents. This is my leg room. Leg room again from another angle. It's very, very, very spacious in there. I like it. So let's turn it off. I'm gonna conserve on light. But we're gonna go around the front because I want to see what the space in the passenger seat around the front is like. So better look at your binnacles. So again, grab handle, but again, it's spacious. And this is your glove box. It's dampened, so it's a nice fancy touch. This space right here you can use to store your stuff. I almost forgot my phone in here. Would you look at that? This is an A54, so not too small, not too big. Can leave it right there. But I just like the way everything is finished in this car. It's nice. Oh, and you have this massive area down here. It's absolutely massive. 12-volt charging area. So if you have your dash cam, you would plug it in here. And these are your hazard lights. AC vents. You see, when I got in here, I didn't really notice them. That's how much they blend in to the background, which is pretty cool. But let me show you how the driver's seat operates. So, your driver's side, you have this to pump up your seat or change your height. This is the recline. And then this moves you forward. Alright, let's talk safety with the Ford Territory. So it hasn't been crash tested yet, but you have 6 airbags, which is pretty important. And you also have ISOFIX points for your kiddos. So in that regard, you're covered. Airbag, the airbag tag here, and naturally airbag here. So let me take out my phone so I don't forget it, and we'll see if we can get a test drive done. Yeah. And then foot on brake, heart brake down. And the thing about this is that if you wanted a Ford, but you didn't want like the Everest, or you didn't want the Explorer, this is a nice place to go.
Yeah, man.
You just want a crossover.
Yeah, so the Explorer would have been like a left-hand drive,
right,
7-seater. We used to carry the Edge, which is about the same size as this, which would have also been left-hand drive. So this now comes in the right-hand drive, and which is very, very good. So the entry-level package,
right,
which we call the Trend, is for $6,590,000.
right.
And the Titanium, which is the high spec, is for $7,540,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, man.
And this is the titanium.
And this is the titanium there. Differences between tread and titanium is the titanium have sunroof, comes with 19-inch alloy wheels, front parking sensors. There's a few stuff. Oh, and the screen is actually wider.
Oh, that's cool.
The titanium compared to the trend. What's impressive though is the warranty, 5 years or 150,000 kilo.
No, that's impressive.
That is impressive. And then also you have a service package of 3 years or 64,000 kilo.
Now, 3 years is nice.
So in a sense you get about 8 services free overall.
That's nice. So you just pay for the other 2 years.
Yeah, man.
So you get tonight to steal.
Are we talking true service, which is parts and labor?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, man.
In terms of fuel though, use 90, 87, either one.
It can use either one. It's a 1.8cc turbocharged engine. It's a 4-cylinder engine.
Right.
So it can use either 87 or 90.
Oh, blind spot monitoring.
Yeah, man. It has a whole load of safety features, front collision warning, lane departure warning.
And the pickup is nice too. It's like a linear pickup. It's not aggressive.
Yeah. So the turbocharge would have, you know, you'd feel the kick in the turbo, which gives it the speed and the efficiency you get now from a smaller displacement, 1800 4-cylinder.
So what would the fuel economy like?
On this, you get around town about 28, 29 miles per gallon, and
that's not bad at all.
You get up to about 33 miles per gallon, which is good.
That's good.
For this size.
Yeah, that's good. And the fuel tank size?
I will double check that. I believe it's either 60 or 70 liter. I think it's more like 60 though.
But the fuel economy for that tank size is not bad at all.
No, it is actually very good for the tank size. And see, most manufacturers go in like turbocharged, it's smaller CC rating. So like you'll see Honda with like a CRV with a 1.5 turbo.
Yeah, make up for fuel efficiency and emissions regulations as well.
Yeah, a lot of customers when they hear like a 1500 turbocharged, they think a vehicle is sluggish, but until they drive it, they realize that, yo, this is kicking.
Yeah, but a part of it is, a lot of people don't realize that the engine is just a part of it. Exactly. Your transmission plays a very big role in how you get that power to your wheels.
Exactly. 60 liters.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Alright. The pickup is nice.
Is that true test drive road or Spanish road?
Yeah, cause you pick up the bumps. The ride is firm, but it's not, you know, like aggressively firm or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
It feels like we just sit on the road at high speeds.
Yeah, and you know, the vehicle is obviously it has some weight to it, so it's allow it to sit nice. It's not like light and feel, you know.
You have any crosswinds, the vehicle feels unsafe and it's starting to rock or anything like you wonder what's going on.
Yeah, man. So it sits nice on the road.
Alright, let me. Yeah. I want to pick up. I like this. A gradual pickup.
This package comes with the moonroof, which is very big. It also have remote start.
Also, if you're inside, you can turn it on.
You can cool down. You can use also the key to switch it off.
Oh, that's nice.
You can roll the windows down with the keys, slide the sunroof with the keys open.
You can slide the sunroom with the keys.
With the keys.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you can roll the windows up and down, sunroof open and close with the keys. It's a nice feature. We love that.
That's nice. That's nice.
Inside is very sleek, modern look. The wood finish. You know,
and the thing about it, you're not getting that much sound from outside.
No. So,
yeah. It's a decent amount of sound deadening in the car.
Yeah. The design of the dash, it's big, but then it's, you know, it's just below a little bit like even with the dash. So your visibility is good. Not in your face, in your way.
That's true. You just glance down and you see the speed, you see the RPM.
Yeah. So the transmission is like a gearbox.
It's a DCT.
Yeah, it's a dual clutch.
Yeah.
They call it a wet clutch transmission. So it's almost like a gearbox. So the way it changes, gearing down, you'll feel like when you're even moving off, when you're in a standard that you're coming off.
And you're going in gear.
Nice feeling.
But I could, this is a nice vehicle to do like a mobile running or something like that.
Yeah, man.
It's a truck, man. Don't come out on me.
Yeah, it's fast as they can because.
No, man, they're responsiveness.
Yo, the 1.8. Ford, all the Ford turbocharged vehicles, the gas engines are EcoBoost.
Right.
Yeah, so Eco for fuel efficiency, boost for turbocharged.
No, man, the fact that I can step and I'm not even all the way down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that's impressive.
That's driving the right lane.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I can't believe so much water there. So.
Oof. And there's a drain. There's a little U-drain right there.
Yeah, look like it's blocked.
Yeah, that's definitely blocked.
That road is crazy, man.
But I guess that's one of the benefits for this car too is you don't, if you can't get to the Everest line because of budget.
Yeah, because the clearance on this is a little less than the Subaru. The Subaru is 7.8, I believe this was. Checked it the other day. Let me just put it in. Road clearance. So it's 190 millimeter.
Right.
Normally 190 millimeter. 7.4.
That's not bad.
7.4. The Subarus are 8.7. So it's not bad.
And the thing about a car that has a horn like this is that you can command some respect.
Yeah, it's not a key horn.
Yeah.
So people hear it.
The weird thing about it is this little thing right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it have the camera, the guidelines, and everything.
Can go back some more?
Yeah, man. Here, this is you. This is the bumper. So just go back. You can go all the way back.
Okay.
Just take your time and crawl back. We normally like to clear the front as much as we can. Go back, man. Go all the way back until you're almost right. Because if you notice, you're just getting into the red now. You can go back more. Take time. Go back. Go all the way back. Why go all the way back, man? Right. Probably good there. Key.
Alright.
Brake. Yep.
And much appreciated, Nick.
Yeah, man.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime, Bridget. Respect.